Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of Freedom Friday here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, the other Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we are going to do the final stream ever from the old homestead, aka my family's ancestral home, that I'll be vacating tomorrow, is what it is. So, yeah. I knew I wanted to come on here and do one last stream, obviously. For at least a little bit anyway. It's not going to be a very long one, honestly. It'll be maybe 20 minutes at most. So, yeah, we're just finishing packing up stuff here. My cousin and my aunt left a couple hours ago, and then my cousin left about maybe 20 minutes ago or so. And so, yeah, right now what we're doing is we have almost everything packed up. We got a few more things to take over to, I guess it's a storage unit on the property at some place around here is what it is. And yeah, it's basically just getting everything, like the final several whatever's tomorrow, boxed up in the morning and stuff. And then here in a little bit, I'm going to go in the bedroom and start, I got some clothes in a bin right now to take with me, a big tote or whatever. And I'm going to put some more clothing and some travel suitcases and stuff like that. And then probably take some towels in a different travel suitcase and stuff like that. And go from there. So I should ask my sister if I should bring my own towels or not. I should probably call her and ask her that question, actually. Actually, maybe I'll just text her that question. I don't know if she's still working out right now, but yeah. Just ask her that right now. Yeah. Because knowing and one thing is, I know I could with her be a situation where it would be, she's going to be coming up here pretty soon anyway, so I could always have her grab some towels or whatever from like a box of towels or something like that and bring it back down for me or something like that, something else, like some washcloths and stuff. So, but yeah, basically what's happening though is, like I said, it's just, I was hoping for Sunday that my cousin and I were going to go down there, but yeah, it's most likely going to be sometime tomorrow afternoon. It will be then. So we just sit here. Okay. Yeah, we should just close then. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, yep, just gonna bring clothes down there and stuff like that. We got into a whole debate today, is what it is, about her not wanting guns in her house, and as we all know, I'm not gonna go unarmed, so that kind of became a whole thing. But I'm not gonna say I'm gonna take guns into her house, but y'all know me. I'm not gonna go, be unarmed in a major city that could have a fucking terrorist attack in it. So it's as simple as that. And I will be taking toast with me, and I'll leave it at that, really. So, it'll be less than I want to have with me, obviously, but, there'll still be stuff, is what it is. Because really, is a firearm a gun? Play that semantic shit, honestly, is what it is. But nah, seriously, though. I don't understand it at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, you realize I'm going to be down there with you for like a month in one of the biggest cities in the state that is known for violence. Like, even where you're at is not exempt from it. Like, why would you tell me to not be armed? Like, it's just silly at that point. It's like, you realize for a living I'm a two-way advocate, right? Like, what are you even talking about right now? So, yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm gonna take a few boxes of stuff down there, and then in the morning we gotta get, well, I should say in the early afternoon is what I did when my brother gets here. We'll be getting a bunch of cold stuff together and throwing that all in the thing to freeze up. Then is what it'll be. And then what I might do tonight even is just take all the bacon and the ham that's in the fridge right now and just freeze that is what it'll be. So I think I'll probably just give the eggs to my cousin that I have sitting there. I'm not sure if they're still good or not. So, and if, just take actually, I think about it, I think I have some cheese in there to eat too. That I'm thinking about. Maybe I'll eat a bunch of cheese and that's what it is then. There's not a whole lot to eat, honestly, unfortunately, because I was going to make a pizza tonight for dinner, but then fucking aunt packed up the cookie sheets that I was going to use, and they packed the tin foil and took it away already from the house. So I have nothing to lay the shit out on to cook. So I'm not just going to lay it on a rack in the fucking oven. That'd be stupid. So, but yeah, it just sucks. But I still have a couple pieces of chicken in there from yesterday. I think there's a potato in there too, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll just eat that as what it is, and then just have probably some cheese with it is what it is or something then. And then drink up whatever I can tonight. Well, not tonight, but probably tomorrow's what it is then. And then from there, it'll just be whatever at this point. So, but yeah, plan right now is just, like I said, do up some stuff and then pack some belongings, obviously, and get ready to go down there is what it is. And just, have some other people keep hold of most of my 2A for me is what it is then. So, that I trust, obviously, their family. So, but yeah, it's the whole thing. So, anyway. But yeah, right now it's just a matter of getting everything done up right now is what it is. And I think really it's just a matter really of just taking some bins and throwing some books. I think really the only two things we have left to do right now, as far as I'm aware, with the exception of some stuff out in the kitchen right now, it needs to be just boxed up or whatever, would be I believe it would just be the coat closet that I need to take some coats out of and put in a big tote is what it is or whatever, a huge gallon tote is what it is or whatever. And then some of mom's old purses, just do all that stuff as well. And I think I'm going to take at least one of those with me to give to my niece as a Christmas present is what it is. Because I think mom would want her to have that, obviously. So I think I'm going to take that, the really nice one that mom used to have around is what it was, and give it to my niece who's going to be turning 11 next year. And, have that be a thing for her, obviously. And then it'll be, I'm trying to think now. Yeah, give that to the niece. And then have some stuff from my brother and whatnot. And then basically just take down a bunch of coats is what it is right now and box them all up and then pack them all away is what it is right now for the time being. It's a lot of my coats, obviously. It's stuff that I can actually wear at some point. I don't wear it all the time, obviously. Usually I just wear my one thermal is what it is. Most winters is what it is. But then there's also other jackets that I could wear throughout the years what it is and whatnot. So yeah, nothing else. I'll just have jackets what it is to wear around and stuff. So I'm not going to just donate the shit at this point. Because that's the thing. We donate so much stuff anymore. And it's at this point, it's no, motherfucker, if I'm going to be giving away a 6X jacket, I'm going to sell it for money. I'm not going to just give it away at this point, Fat people need clothes is what it is, man. So, most of us don't know where the shit is. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck ever happened to my 2A shirt, because I was going to take that out with me, obviously, because if I go to testify in front of the state general assembly, even though that doesn't really fit me great, I would still want to wear it down there just to be as a 2A advocate kind of guy or whatever. And just have it's the AR with the state of Ohio, there's what it is. I really wish places would sell bigger shirt sizes for people like my size, what it is, dude, because it sucks to have to try to squeeze your fat ass into a 3 or 4X when you're obviously a 5.5 or 6X is what it is. Maybe even bigger for that matter sometimes. Obviously not me, but other people I know for a fact are bigger than that. So I know for me, I'm usually a 5 or a 6 minimum is what it is. And it also depends on who's making that 5 or 6X. Like, because sometimes a 6X comes off more as a 5X, and then it's other places a 6X, like here's a 6X, what it is then. So, what I have on right now, I think is a 6X, if I'm not mistaken. This thermal shirt is what it is. I'll probably take one of these down there too. I think there's a second one in the closet there. It's just sitting on a coat rack, is what it is, or sitting on the coat hanger is what it is right now. Because I had this one, I think it's a blue one in there, if I'm not mistaken. I'll take down there with me tomorrow. So, but yeah, plan is it's going to be probably by like 9:30. Everybody's going to be here, helping get everything that isn't packed up yet all packed up and stuff like that. And then we'll be doing that for several hours. And then by around probably 3 o'clock or so, 4 o'clock, someplace in there, my brother is going to be coming up, and then he'll be grabbing me and my belongings, putting them in his SUV is what it is. Obviously, I'm not going to take a shit ton of shit with me. I'm going to take the bare essentials, what it is there, and, you know, it would be literally like the tote of clothes and whatnot. And then like a suitcase of clothing. And then obviously I have a couple bags here that have like toiletries and stuff in them. And then I'm debating if I want to take TP down with me or not right now, because I know that we need to take that eventually is what it is. But it's also a situation of like I have one that's like only got a few rolls left in it, and then I have like other ones that are like 4-roll things I'm never going to use. I know my sister could use is what it is at some point. And then we have like a whole one that I could just have, you know, wherever at this point is what it is. Or just give it to the family to use, and they'll just, you know, buy me a fucking 24 pack at some point down the road is what it is, or something. Like just give it to them with that caveat, be like, hey, I'm going to give this to you on the assumption that like in a month or so when I move into this place, you're going to buy me a new pack is what it is. So, because obviously everybody shits and they got to use some TP is what it is there. So, well, unless you live in like those weird Asian countries where they fucking have like the bidet things that like shoot up your assholes, what it is or whatnot. So, and then make like weird toilet noises and shit, which is just weird in general, but it's whatever. But yeah, so the plan right now is going to be doing that, obviously. Going from there, figuring some stuff out. God, my fucking fingertips are freezing right now. But yeah, it's basically getting everything I need to get out of here, get the comics moved out of here, and taken to safe, secure storage, what it is there. Like a basement of a cousin or an aunt or something like that will be there for the next month. And then it'll simply be from there. Whenever I can get the keys to the new place, then I'll come back up here, then go straight to that place. You know, already have the realtor / landlord be given his check at that point. And then I'll just be me being handed keys, moving into that place, getting everything set up there. Obviously having cable and internet set up there. Obviously, well, not cable maybe, but internet for sure set up there is what it is. And then it'll be stuff from there is what it is. I'm not sure how much Spectrum is a month right now for just cable, because I was looking into Starlink yesterday or a couple days ago actually, and I'll tell you what, like that shit kind of seems a little bit expensive right now, because I was looking at it was like 120 a month. Like that just seems like excessive. I just heard a door. That's weird. I'm gonna text my cousin real quick. Oh, I don't know if that was him or not. Yeah, I should probably go grab a gun just in case. At this point, because I don't have any out here with me, is what it is right now. Because everything was being, situated around to move out and whatnot. So. Actually, right now, the easiest thing to grab would probably be my shotgun, because that's still loaded up. So. Yeah, it's whatever. Back or not? Oh, okay. Yep. Hang on, because of calling me. Okay, sorry, that was my cousin calling me. So yeah, he was saying he had apparently left a little bit ago, and if it is anything, it will be on the cameras, because obviously there's cameras outside now. I keep forgetting those are out there now. What it is, because the new owner guy put them in obviously after the shit happened with the thing. So, by the way, update to that. So as of today, I was going through a bag over here and found 2 of the 3 things that I was missing that were my coin stuff. It was the 2 smaller ones. I'm still not sure what the fuck I did with the big ones, what it is right now. The only thing I can think is I'm trying to think now. I don't think I put this into a tote is what it is. That was not already taken out of the house, maybe. Like, I'm trying to remember now. Because I know it was huge. I know like the size of the small ones are like maybe like yay big, legitimately. Like they're maybe like, actually, let me go and see if I can grab one right now. I'll show you guys the size. Yeah, so basically it's freaking. Yeah, so it was this kind of thing I was missing right here is what it is. For all this. So how big this is, the other one's about maybe 2 or 3 times this size. It has like 50 different coins in this, what it is there. Which this is cool, by the way, that silver standard thing. I've never seen this. It's you have a 50-cent piece, a quarter, and then it's silver granite or silver granulate, I think is what it is. Yeah, silver granulates, a silver nickel, and then a silver dime in there. And then the $1 is obviously a silver certificate. So it would be like $1 worth of silver, essentially, is what it would be worth. So yeah, this is pretty cool. This is Kennedy Mint, circa 1974 is what it says on here. And it goes in like the whole spiel here about the silver, how the silver became like a thing here. I'm actually going to read what this says on the thing. I'll read the whole spiel. Here's what it is. Yeah, it says a dramatic end has come to the age of silver in American coinage. Silver dollars and virtually all other silver coins have become collector's items since since the United States Mint switched to, quote, clad coins in 1965. Since 1968, even paper money can no longer be redeemed for raw silver. So that's what it is. That silver certificate dollar was redeemed for raw silver, what it would be then. It says a memento of how it all began is the capsule of pure silver granulates containing samples of the same silver that once was mined from the great silver deposits in Colorado, Nevada, and California. United States Mint in Philadelphia produced the first silver coins, but the paper silver certificate was printed first in the Lincoln administration. This $1 certificate bearing the likeness of George Washington was the last ever issued. The wartime silver nickel was minted between 1942 and 1945 of higher silver content than usual. Preserved precious supplies of nickel during World War II. 1964 marked the end of the era of silver in the United States coinage, perhaps the last time ever the half-dollar, quarter, dime contained 90% fine silver. And then, yeah, like I said, that little granulates right there in the middle here is what those coins are actually made out of, is what it is. And it's like some other stuff too, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. So now I'm hearing like a random truck outside. Again, maybe it's the new homeowner guy, but it'd be nice if you give me a fucking call. But, or at least a text anyway, and was like, hey, we're coming over to, do some more fire stuff or whatever tonight. It's like, okay, fine. Like, go ahead and do it. At the same time, it's like, Jesus, dude, like, let me fucking know, Like I said, he's like, unfortunately, I don't have access to the fucking camera as he does. So, somebody's texting me right now. What it is? Maybe that's him. Oh, yep. Because call me again. All right, sorry about that. My cousin called again. Yeah, I realized today I had put a something in with my things, and it had some stuff in it that I needed, is what it was, and didn't realize it until after it was already taken out of the house and taken over to his place. So he went through the stuff and got it. So he'll be bringing it back to me tomorrow, obviously, and then hopefully, like I said, I know the new owners put their addresses this place. I'm not sure what the fuck has been done now, but I know that apparently there was nothing at all in the mail today, which is weird. So I'm not sure if they're holding my mail at this point locally or what the fuck's going on, because I should have had actually at least a credit statement from a credit card bill that I would owe on right now, but I don't know if it would be coming today or tomorrow is what it is, but yeah, I don't know. So hopefully I'll be able to get it before if it does come tomorrow, hopefully I'll be able to get it before I leave tomorrow is what it is then. So, and then from there it would just be forwarding my mail, probably down to my sister's at the time for at least the next few weeks anyway. And then from there it would just be going to the post office again and changing it from them to, my new place is what it is then. And then it'd just be, like, hey, here's address change. So, God, my fingertips are so fucking cold right now. Oh my God. I think I just need to get up and go out to the kitchen right now and just close that fucking curtain and see if that doesn't help a little bit. Because it is just so goddamn cold right now. But yeah, I thought I heard a vehicle coming through now a couple minutes ago, and yeah, like my cousin was saying, like, got cameras on the property and stuff, and I was like, yeah, it's justified if something does happen. So, castle doctrine and stand your ground are both on my side. So there you go. Like, just my luck too. Like, right? Like, the last fucking day I'm in this house, and I have to kill somebody in the property in self-defense. Like, that would just be my luck, honestly. Like, that would just be the exact luck that I have throughout this entire year. That started with Mom's death and just went on this whole spiral since then. So hopefully not, but who knows? But yeah, I like I said to my cousin, I was like, I don't know if people are coming around here or not, so it's just weird. But I do think I hear something outside right now, though, so I'm gonna go ahead and just check real quick. So I'll do two things right now, is what it is. So I'm gonna leave this running just in case something does happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go check and see if I can see something here. Grab something real quick. I didn't see nothing, so I'm not sure now. Like, I'm hearing something right now. It's fucking weird. Like, I swear I'm hearing a vehicle right now. That's what it is. I don't know. Must be hearing shit. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm hearing, man. I gotta just be hearing things. Yeah, it's gotta just be me hearing fucking things or something. It's just, I feel like I'm driving myself insane right now. Maybe all the fumes from the cleaning supplies are getting to me. I could see that being the case right now. Yeah, I'm gonna move this box because this box does have some weird shit in it. About 10 feet away from here, knows what it is. See if that doesn't help. Yeah, because there's definitely like some weirdness in that box. So, my cousin gave me some towel things earlier to like Lysol it out with or whatever. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there was somebody fucking around this property though, but you never know. Yeah, I got chicken from yesterday, and then I have some cheese with it. So that'll be dinner for tonight. Last dinner at the house. A little bit here. Let that warm up just a teeny little bit while I sit here. So when those meth heads came, there was a sign out front that specifically said sale pending. And then that was about a half hour after my cousin left that day. And then we noticed the garage door was open a little bit after that. And so, sorry, I'm making sure my hands don't smell like fucking Lysol. I don't think they do, but yeah. So we had, and that's why we think they came. And we're pretty sure it was the same people that were here over the summer trying to quote unquote buy the place, but they looked very sketchy even then. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same pieces of shit, honestly. But then, like I said, I'm not sure if there's a tote stolen. And then it had I would have had my big thing in it. I don't know what else would be in there then. But obviously, I found my little ones now, so that wouldn't be an issue anymore. So I just have no idea where the big one went to. That's what it is. Unless maybe it's just sitting on a shelf and I'm not even realizing it because I'm just overlooking the shit or something because it's like 3 layers down or something like that. But yeah, we'll find it in the morning, probably. Hopefully is what it is. So, I thought about that. But the problem is, though, is all the upkeep and stuff on the dog. I thought about getting a companion animal this year, actually. Or when I'm going to places with this there. Not so sure that the realtor let me have one or not. Yeah, on top of that as well, it's more expenses that I don't really have money for. So, because even just the shots and everything alone from the society would be at that point would be probably just kill me at that point then. And then food costs and top everything else then too. So But yeah, it's unfortunate. But again, I'm not a fan of dogs either, but it's just whatever. Of course, I'm allergic to cats, and I know that for a fact. So, I don't know if it's the pet dander or what it is there with them, but I'm sure being around dogs long enough, I'd probably get set off by dogs too, for that matter. Like if they would be shedding and stuff like that. So, but who knows anymore? But yeah, just kind of, it is what it is. Like I said, it could just be me being fucking paranoid at this point, just because I know that there's been people around the property and stuff in the past, is what it is. So who knows? But anyway. Yeah, I'm not Dr. Evil. So but not seriously though. So 2025 right now, and touching into 2024 here, me being in Columbus for the next month. Obviously, the General Assembly is currently in place right now. I potentially could go down there Monday morning and start talking to lawmakers about 1 and 2, and I may do that, honestly, depending if I have anything going on or not then. And just make some inroads and stuff like that is what it would be for next General Assemblies would be then. You know, let them see the man behind the Ohio Patriot Education Network moniker. So, and be like, yeah, it's this autistic motherfucker that's calling you up and bitching you out about why you're not passing gun rights and stuff like that, assholes. So, I think I'm going to do that at some point. My biggest issue down there, obviously, is like, they won't let you carry anything in the state house, even a knife. So, I really don't want to be unarmed, is what it is. Completely. But, I don't know if you can carry pepper spray in there or not. I should probably look it up. It is what it is right now. Capital weapons policy. Okay, let's see what it says here. So apparently, according to this, it says it's code 128-4-02 of the Ohio regulation. States firearms and weapons, concealed or otherwise, are prohibited from the Capitol buildings without express written permission of the Capitol Square Review and Advisory Board. Okay. So let's see what the NRA says about this then. Okay, I'm not seeing anything from them, is what it is. This is interesting, though. It says Range Protection 1997 Law, Ohio Revised Code, provides that the owner, operator, or user of a shooting range is not liable in damages in a civil action to any person for harm allegedly caused by noise at the shooting range or the failure to limit or suppress noise at the shooting range. If the owner, operator, or user subsequently complies with noise rules described by the chief of the Division of Wildlife pursuant to section, and then it talks about sections. Weird. And it talks about miscellaneous, and it says that with limited exceptions, a member of the firearms industry is not liable in damages in and is not subject to a grant of injunction relief in a tort or other civil action for harm allegedly sustained by any person as a result of the operation or discharge of a firearm. So yeah, so that's exactly why Bloomberg can go fuck himself. By the way, with his bullshit ass trying to lawsuit over the Dayton massacre and have those ambulance chasing fucks that work for him trying to do a payday for the people that were the relatives of those that died and stuff like that, or the survivors themselves at that point. It's just a bunch of BS, dude. It's completely unconstitutional. It directly breaks the Lawful Commerce and Arms Act in this country at a federal level, etc. as well, on top of that. So, yeah, it's a bunch of shit all the way around. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here at all for that, so. Okay, here we go. But okay, so would pepper spray be considered a weapon, though? That's my question, right? Because I would think that'd be more of a tool. So this is from April 24, 2019 is when this was enacted. It says Capitol buildings or grounds use Ohio general rules and requirement of a permit. Capitol buildings or grounds are available for use by the public for the purpose of governmental business. National Assembly. Appropriate to the legislature. Expenditures. Okay, it's talking about use of permits for Capitol building. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Camping on Capitol grounds prohibited. That's interesting. You can't vape in that place. Here we go, weapons. Okay, so it's about the same thing as before. So this is horseshit. Weapons, with the exception of those carried by peace officers in the course of their duties, and is expressly authorized under Division N of the Section 105.41 of the Revised Code, firearms or other weapons carried, concealed, or otherwise prohibited within the Capitol buildings without the express written permission of the board. Fucking pathetic. That's going to fucking change, by the way, when I become governor of this state in a couple of years, or maybe 10 years now is what it'll be. Because I will definitely, like, my first fucking act at that point, as, like, 2 governors from now is what it'll be, would just be like, nope, this shit's null and void, go fuck yourself. So, anyway. Between 2.5 and 3 hours, give or take. So, yeah, if my brother gets up here around, depending on when he gets up here, if he gets up here at 3 or 4 tomorrow, we'll be packing up stuff as fast as possible and basically dipping out as quickly as possible. So I'm hoping if he gets up here by 3, we can be gone by 4 or so, maybe 3:45 or so. And then if he gets over here by 4, I would say hopefully by 4:45, 5 o'clock then, because it'll still take us another 2.5, 3 hours to get down there. So we'll be down there by like 7 o'clock night is what it'll be then. So, and that would obviously include us stopping to go, take a pee break and stuff like that someplace and stretch our legs for a minute or two, because I know I'm going to have to do that obviously at some point because my shit cramps up real bad is what it is then when I'm in long car rides more than an hour or two. So, but yeah. And then I realized today that this flash, my aunt was looking through stuff and she found this flashlight in a pack of stuff that apparently I was given by Tactical Muffin Top. And I did not realize that this flashlight is only rechargeable, is what it is. So I put it on the recharge, and sure enough, it was red. And I got it all the way to green again. Yeah, this thing's interesting. It has 3 different lights on it. It has a light. It has a like strobe, and then it has this little side light here. Is what it is. So we got the light, the strobe, and then the side light, which is very, very bright. So, and totally blinding for that matter as well. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know how much these things cost, but I do appreciate that from him, obviously. And then with the light, you can actually take it down into like a thing. Yeah, I would think honestly that strobe on there would be a pretty good deterrent, obviously, for somebody that doesn't know what the hell's going on. So nothing else. I don't think a flashlight's considered a weapon at that point. So I guess I could technically carry the flashlight as it would be down to the state house, and if something does happen, like just blind a motherfucker with a flashlight is what it is then, and hope for the best at that point. So. But yeah, to me, it's completely unconstitutional for any state. Doesn't matter if it's your state capital or not, especially when it's the people's house at that point, for them to try to ban you from being able to carry inside the fucking place. And the thing is, we're going to ban somebody from being able to carry inside the building. Then give them the fucking option of having like a locker inside the place that they can keep their shit locked up in, is what it is. Because it's ridiculous to not have that option, obviously, dude. Because it's like you're basically telling people that walk in there, you have to walk into a gun-free zone, be a fucking victim potentially in the future from somebody that doesn't give a fuck about laws, and everybody that knows that you're walking outside now knows that you can't carry inside, so they know that you're disarmed, so if they want to attack and hurt you, they can. It's such blatant bullshit. It's just such unconstitutional fucker is what it is, dude. And that's the problem. It all goes back to something I talked about in the last couple aftermath and stuff like that, Rumble, which is this shit always goes back to California. It started back in the 60s. It was basically a mix between the Black Panthers and then I believe it was either State Senator Ronald Reagan or Senator Ronald Reagan. And you basically, the Black Panthers tried to do some stupid ass show of force, taking a bunch of shotguns in the California General Assembly back in the 60s, immediately hitting the sheriffs and sheriff's deputies, what it was there, and then walking back out, and the sheriffs walked out with their guns and stuff like that, hitting them back to them because they obviously didn't do anything wrong. And then fucking dipshit Reagan did a whole overreach at that point and basically called for gun control in the state capitals, what it was there in California there. And of course, that caught like a fucking wildfire after that. And then you had a whole bunch of other general assemblies pass bullshit measures like that too, is what it was. Which, like I said, is complete infringement upon our constitutional rights. So it is there, dude. Like, in fact, one of the only states that doesn't have that on the books right now, but they're trying to put it on the books right now, is Michigan. And they're trying to go way over the board, is what it is with that. Like, it would be even worse than what Ohio has right now, dude. It's like, because it's fucking Michigan, obviously. And yeah, it would just be blatant fucker, is what it is there. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's a bunch of bullshit all the way around. There's this link you're dropping me right now. I'm probably not too far from ending this stream, by the way. I just want to point that out right now. Mostly because I do have to do some stuff, and I got to get some sleep, obviously, at night. And it will be... NEA should be starting here in a few minutes as well. So let me go check this link real quick. Republican Senator Tom Tillis is threatening to vote no on all Trump national security nominees unless they promise to support the war in Ukraine. Go fuck yourself, Tillis. Douchebag's up for re-election in 2026. Like, this is what I've said so many fucking times, dude. We just need automatic qualification from office at this point in history. And it's like, if you're going to pull some shit like that and be an oath-breaking cunt, dude, you don't need to be in power anymore, is what it is. Just like that bitch Jasmine Crockett today going on a whole fucking tirade about Elon Musk and Ramaswamy and being all like, oh, it's like visiting the January 6th detainees. And it's like, you are lucky somebody isn't knocking your ass out, bitch. Like, for real. So, by the way, for those who don't know about Jasmine Crockett, obviously she represents Houston, Texas area as a congresswoman. And she's also a Soros fucking shill. Her whole entire campaign initially in 2020 was paid, or 2022 maybe, was paid for literally with Soros cash is what it is. So that's another fucking Daniel Payne too on that one. See what the latest is on this one. So you had a guy here say, had Penny fired a shot and killed out of fear of his life and the lives of all the people on board, he would have been found innocent of all charges because he acted in self-defense, the defense of all on board the train. After hearing the life-threatening verbalization, someone's going to die. So who the hell is the victim? Tell me. It's Daniel Penny. Yeah, exactly. It's fucked up, dude. That dude is getting so railroaded, it's not even funny. But of course, it's fucking New York State's what you really expect. You know, it's just the blatant fuckery of that fucking place. Which is so messed up because, like, it's even proven on the body cam that piece of shit Jordan Neely was still alive. And apparently, I guess that guy was like 6'2" or something in real life. So, you know, it's just crazy. But anyway. So, yeah. But that's about it for tonight, I think, is what it'll be. I went way over what I thought I was going to do. So I was going to be about 20 minutes here, and I'm almost an hour in. So, I guess I got a few things I got to do, obviously, before I go to sleep tonight. Been trying to get a decent night's sleep right now is what it is. And final sleep in the house, obviously. Plan for tomorrow is probably give my one aunt a mattress then that I have in the house here. Take the other mattresses or other mattresses and box springs, put them someplace for next 25, 30 days, what it will be now. And then just have it be, have that stuff be taken to the new places what it is for the time being. So I'm going to buy something new. This chair that I'm sitting in right now, which is still a decent chair. My cousin just wants to get rid of it, which makes sense because you can't really like store it any place or whatever it is right now. So there's not room, I guess, for it. There's one room for my mom's recliner, which is fine. I'll just take the recliner with me is what it is then. And then at some point in the future, I'm probably going to try and find something cheap and like get like a little love seat or something like that, or maybe like a small couch or something then. And then it'll either be in the future, we'll have the streams on the couch, or they'll be in the recliners what it is then. So, which that'll be at least a month or so from now, give or take. Probably more like 6 weeks is my guess on the end of the day. Because from my understanding, it's supposed to be the second week of January is when I can actually get into the new place. And because of all the fucker right now, which is so stupid because I think I've mentioned this before on one of the streams and probably Rumble's what it is. I literally could go into that place right now, but the stupid ass people that were selling it refused to just hand my landlord / realtor the keys to let me go into the fucking place because I guess there's this vacant lot on the property he's going to build a place on pretty soon. And it's all the fuckery going on with that one where it's got to be this water, sewage, etc. fucking permitting crap done now or something. And that's what's dragging everything out is what it is right now, which is so dumb because it's like it has nothing to do with the house. The house is already set up for, it's on the property right now, is already set up for water, sewer, etc. And it's been like that forever. It would just be the surveying stuff for the other place. It's going to be built on this vacant lot like 20 feet away. So it's just so stupid is what it is, dude. And like I said, at the end of the day, it just fucks me for the next month is what it is and forcing me to go live with my sister and, you know, probably be in a hell at this point, honestly, for the next 30 days. So I don't know. But then again, it's also, you know, maybe this is mom's whole plan the whole time after she passes what it is. We'll just be like, I want you to be with your family for your next birthday. And then the way it's going to work out, I think it'd be right from next birthday is when I'd actually be coming back up here is what it is then. So potentially I'll be celebrating my 40th down there in Columbus with my brother and sister is what it is then, which will be good. Obviously, we'll get an ice cream cake or something down there as it'll be or something, or you know, do something special. So. But yeah, I'll be spending Christmas probably alone at this point, just because my sister has plans. Obviously, my brother said he probably would come by in the evening then, because he's got his own stuff going on with his family and their friends is what it is then or whatever. So I don't need to be the fifth wheel on that one, so it's whatever. But yeah, so to me, it's semantics at that point. Really, it's just another day at this point, honestly. The only other thing I would have done, obviously, would be, if I was living at the new place, I'd just be going to my mom's friend's place like I went for Thanksgiving. So it's just not being able to celebrate Christmas with them, unfortunately, but it's whatever at this point, honestly. So kind of sucks, but it's whatever, dude. Like I said, it's just, yeah. Unless a miracle happens in the next, 2 days, basically. Like, I don't think it's going to happen, really, is what it is, but it's just whatever at that point, though. But yeah, so the plan right now is just go do some stuff and then finish some things up and do whatever and then go from there. And yeah, so that's going to be the plan right now. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be weird not living here anymore, is what it is. It's going to be very strange. Considering this is the only place I'm really known for like 39 years right now is what it is. Like with the exception of obviously living in that shitty little fucking studio apartment in 2009 down in Columbus. And then that was a year of my life. And then, of course, 2010, 2011, I was living with my brother and sister in a rental in, I think it was Grandview down there. That house was okay, but it was just so on top of each other there. You had like no spacing between each other. And you basically could hear like, if somebody's having a fight like 5 houses down, you could hear it basically if you wanted to. So yeah, it just sucked. But yeah, that's the one thing I'll miss so much around here, though, is what it is just the quiet, because the place I'm going to move into in January, obviously, I don't know how quiet it is around there. Like, I know it's a busier area and stuff like that, so I'm sure there'll be more street noise. I'm sure there'll be more, car noise and stuff like that. So I don't know how much actual noise I'll be hearing constantly is what it is there. So I'll have to get acclimated to that, obviously, for the next couple of years of my life then, because I'm going to be living there for at least a couple of years now, if not longer. And then eventually, hopefully at some point down the line, my plan right now is for 2026 to run for state rep, as it'll be, hopefully, and then take that seat of power down, hopefully then. And from there, it'll just become a sitting state rep for a while, and then eventually run for the governorship after that, some years down the line. And yeah, it'll basically just be me doing what I need to do to get known at this point. And that's one reason why I need to start out stuff down there now and start making inroads down there right now, is what it is with the current people that are blatantly a bunch of douchebags is what it is, and hate the Second Amendment, or hate fucking respecting rights and stuff like that. Just want to be oath breakers and shit like that. Something else, like call them out to their faces at that point and explain to them, yes, this is why I'm going to primary your appointed little bitches, what it is at some point in the future, assholes, because go fuck yourself, literally. So, but yeah, on that note, though, that's about it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this final stream from the house, the old homestead. Like I said, this is the final broadcast from this location. I don't know when the next stream on this channel is going to be, or on my Rumble channel for that matter. I have no idea right now. I know I'll be living with my sister pretty soon. So, yeah, I heard there was a woman that they were talking about now that was going to replace JD and stuff. That was like a Trump chick or something like that. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case or not now, but who knows? So, it all really just depends. Let's see where we're at now. Be a good candidate who could both win primaries and keep the seat in Republican hands come 2026. And again in 2028, look, DeWine said there. Talking about possibly Attorney General Dave Yost. Jesus. Let's see, then we got piece of shit John Husted, who's the current lieutenant governor. Former Congressman Jim Renacci was old as fuck. And then that idiot John, really John Kasich of all fucking, are you fucking kidding me with that? Get the fuck out of here, dude. And of course they had piece of shit Matt Dolan on there as well. Jane Timken, fuck that woman. She's a rhino cunt. So is that bitch Mike Carey, who's a current congressman, as well as Dave Joyce for that matter. Now, like I said, dude, there is it was like 2 weeks ago or something. I was looking on that Newsbreak site, and they were talking. I forget what the woman's name was, but she was I think she was like she almost sounded like Indian name or something like that's what it was. But yeah, she was like a Trump chick at like a county level here or something like that, who basically made a name for herself in the MAGA movement here in Ohio, I guess, at like local levels and stuff. And they were talking about her as a possible replacement for JD is what it is now. So I know for a fact that she is pro 2A is what it is then. So hopefully that's the case. I don't really see Dave Yost, I don't really see Dave Yost becoming a senator at that point. I would think he'd be wanting to run for the governorship himself in 26 is what it is then. So yeah, I don't see him trying to become like a U.S. senator is what it is there. I could honestly see DeWine appointing Houston at this point to the governor to the senator's office is what it is there. But the thing is, most of us don't like John Husted anyway because John Husted is a fucking douchebag is what it is there. So yeah, Jane Timken would be probably the worst choice right now entirely. She is a complete sack of crap entirely, dude. I fucking hate that woman with a passion because she honestly fucked my family for years is what it is there. My extended relatives obviously is what it is there. Her family fucked my family over is what it is over the decades there because you're still on the Timken Steel is what it was. And then I think they also owned the Hoover plant, if I'm not mistaken, at one point. So yeah, I totally fucked my family out of like a lot of money is what it is there. So and then, of course, she's just a complete fucking sack of crap. I want to say she came in like 4th or 5th in that in the Senate primaries when J.D. Vance was actually running for the U.S. Senate in 2022. So it's like that really shows what a joke she is as a fucking candidate, right? Is what it is there, dude. So yeah, they really just need a real MAGA fire to step up is what it is there and become the new U.S. Senator, replace Vance is what it be then. But on that note, I'm about 10 minutes late for NEA stream right now, so I'm going to go ahead and call it day on this one. If I can do something down at my sister's place, I will. It all depends on when I can do it. But as of right now, I have no idea when the next stream will be on this channel or on YouTube or on Rumble. So if I can do a stream, I'll do a stream. If she's at work and I'm awake, I'll do a stream then down there at some point in the future. But as far as I know, the only streams I think I'm guaranteed to do right now would be Hondas maybe. And my voice would be like this low when I'm doing them. Because I can't speak really loudly is what it is then. So, because my sister's sleep schedule is weird. So, and noise in our apartment apparently carries too. So there's that. But it's whatever. So, like I said, that'll only be temporarily. I'll keep you guys updated though if I do go to the State House. That's what it is, because I do want to do some stuff down there. Is what it'll be done. I don't know if I can stream from my phone or not right now. So if I can stream from my phone in the future, though, I will simply just take my phone down to the State House and stream from it. Is what it is then, and just go live down at the State House. Or if nothing else, I'll go down there, find Chris Doerr's ass, and just like start walking through his shots is what it is then. And he'd be like, "Oh, hey, there's the dude from Higher Picture Education Network." I'm like, "Damn right it is." So, but yeah, my plan right now is to basically make some inroads that way as well, and start doing some coalition of 2A fighters. What it is there down at the State House is what it is then, and start making collaborations with these guys and figuring out, what their deal is and like how they want to go about things. And then if nothing else, figure out how to make us a known entity down there at that point then as well. And at least have us be a considered, I forget what the actual thing is that you got to be considered down there. It's basically some kind of a group is what it is or whatever, like to the General Assembly. So I'll figure out how to do that, obviously, hopefully. And nothing else, we just have people down there in our steed is what it is there. And obviously at some point next summer, I will hopefully be driving by then, have a vehicle. So if nothing else, like by the summertime / fall of 2025, then I will actually hopefully be able to drive down there on occasion is what it is then. And then testify, hopefully in favor of pro Second Amendment bills is what it is then. So fingers crossed anyway. But it all depends right now. So my advocacy right now, I think, would just be limited to, again, just phone calls every day to these people and, bitching them out and being like, hey, get this done or don't get reelected kind of thing is what it is there. Like, get this done or we're going to find somebody to primary your ass pretty soon is what it is then, buddy. And we're not joking around this time is what it is now. So, but yeah. That's what people need, though. They need to fucking get primaries what it is, dude. Everybody needs to get primaries what it is there. Like, if you want to fuck around people's rights, like, and be an oath-breaking sack of shit like Tom Tillis is and whatnot, dude, you should not only have one primary challenge, you should have multiple primary challenges at that point for whatever your, next election cycle is coming up to be is what it is there. So, people just think they're above the law and think they can just get voted in no matter what. And it's like, not if we find a good challenger to you, dude, or not if we find multiple challengers to you that could take you out then in primary races and stuff like that. So, anyway, I really wish somebody did that to AOC at this point. That'd be really nice, but I doubt that will happen. So, but yeah, it is what it is, though. So, at the end of the day, it's basically where we're at for the day. And yeah, like I said, this will be the somber note of my year, is basically this being the final stream from this house. Now, granted, it might be in the future I'm allowed back in this house, and I just go live in the house, what it is then, and it's just somebody else's house at that point then. And it would just be me bullshit with the owner or something like that, maybe on a stream or something. Be like, return to the old homestead or something like that. But I don't know. It depends. That'll be a long time off right now is what it is. So if that does happen at all. But yeah, so the plan right now is just looking around right now to make sure I'm not missing anything currently. Checking. There's some various stuff on the floor over there. Gotta get all that stuff up, put them in boxes tomorrow morning. Get the comics out of here and put them in a safe, secure place tomorrow, obviously. And then, yeah. That's pretty much where we're at right now is what it is. Yeah, hopefully come February, March of this year, I'll be able to make some money is what it is then on those comics. Because I'm going to sell off most of that collection is what it is then. If not the entire collection right now. It depends on how much I can get for it, obviously, because I know there's a lot of old Uncanny X-Men in there from like the 300s, 400s, etc., from like the 80s, 90s, and stuff like that. That ain't worth too much money is what it is, because I don't have like any, first appearances like Cable and shit like that in there or anything like that. Or like Daredevil or Deadpool or anything like that is what it is there. But I know they have some 90s stuff in there. It's pretty cool, and it's pretty interesting storylines back then is what it was. So, but yeah, I just really need to get stuff together and figure out, what I can get on some stuff, and then make some deals with some people, and hopefully get some money in hand next year is what it is then. Be able to pay a couple months rent on that or something if that be the case. Not have to worry about possibly struggling is what it'd be then. So, but yeah, I know my belt's going to get tightened quite a bit now in the coming year. And until the money kicks in from the house sale, I will have no safety net right now is what it is, which is not good. So, which that should potentially kick in around the same time I'll be able to sell the stuff. So, potentially it'd be like a double windfall for me at that point. And yeah, it's whatever it is at that point, dude. So it is what it is at this point. But anyway, so yeah, plan right now, like I said, is going to be going down there with my sister for about 30 something days, give or take. And then coming back up, well, unless of course the stuff happens faster than that, and I can get up here faster than that, obviously. But yeah, I think my plan right now is I'll probably stay down there, depending, since the the realtor / landlord said it was going to be the second week of January, which technically would be my birthday week. Because the first week of January is only the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. And that would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that week. And then the 10th would be that next Friday. So I'm wondering if what he really means is more like the 13th, 14th, 15th week. So that would be like the typical 3rd week, but it would be like the second full week of January, then is what it is. So I'm assuming he means more like that, honestly, given that, you know, Christmas and then New Year's and stuff like that going on and everything, and people aren't going to be doing their jobs, and is what it is for that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm guessing I'll be down there for at least my birthday is what it is then. My plan right now is, like I said, just go get a cake or something or some kind, or do something down there and just, you know, have it be a special day for me and the family. And, you know, it's going to be a somber day though, because it would have been, it would be 1 year to the day was the last day I saw Mom alive. So, and it would have been, I believe, the next day. It would be 2 days later is when I talked to her on the phone, and she seemed like she was in good spirits then. So, yeah, the 18th of next month will be the 1 year anniversary of her death is what it is then. So it'll be a hell of a fucking year for sure. So God, I miss that woman. I don't know why she had to do what she had to do. And why these sick fuckers in our society to put this shit on the market is what it is there. You guys know what I mean when I'm talking about these things. We already heard what I talked about in Rumble before. Kicking it here on YouTube, but yeah. All I gotta say is fuck Big Pharma on that one. And I'll leave it at that. So, but on that note, I'm going to call it a day on that one. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Final stream from the old ancestral home that's been in my family since the 1930s. Or, not, sorry, not, it was built in 1932 is what it was. It's been in my family since the, I think, 1940-ish, give or take. Somewhere in there. I believe that's what it was. Like 40, 41, someplace in there is when my family bought it. So yeah, it's been in this family for legitimately damn near a century. And it just sucks to know that I can't keep it, you know. And I'm going to have to leave here in less than 24 hours, what it is now, for the last time ever. Man. I would go walk around the property tomorrow, but I can't even do that because it's so fucking cold. So, I mean, I guess I could, but, you know. But yeah, just, yeah. Couldn't just hit those lottery wins that came up this year, but, you know. My luck, it wasn't my turn, so probably never will be. But, yeah, I don't know, man. But either way, on that note, I'm going to go over and watch what's left of Never Enough Ammo stream for the day. And like I said, hopefully you guys will join me over there is what it is then. And, you know, I'll be modding that fucking chat is what it is there. And going from there then. So, and just making the whole thing is what it is then. So, but yeah. So playing right now, like I said, tomorrow is going to be doing up a bunch of shit, getting things done, and then simply moseying on down the road. And wait, hold on, 60 minutes right now is what it is. So yeah, it'll be moseying on down the road. Oh, that's weird. I just had a thing pop up on the thing that says you're a standard moderator on this channel. Help the creator build a positive, safe community. Delete inappropriate messages. Put a participant in timeout. Hide some messages from channel, etc. Yeah, go fuck yourself, YouTube. So, but anyway. So yeah, it's gonna be a day. So anyway, like I said, I'll let you guys know what's going on, and I'll if I get a chance to go down to the State House and do some stuff, I will try to live stream from my phone, but I'm not sure if that's gonna work or not. So it might just be a situation where I gotta go down there and then just come back and just do a stream after the fact, so it'll be then or something. So that's what it is. It's what it is at that point. So, but yeah, playing right now, like I said, is gonna be go in the bedroom here in a few minutes after Matt's stream, obviously, do a couple things and then go to bed for X amount of hours. And just have a little fun in the house one last time, I think is what it'll be. So obviously I'm not going to, never mind. I'll leave it at that is what it is. So I think you guys know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll basically leave it at that right now is what it is. And then, yeah, just go from there. So, but yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot I can really do is what it is, dude. And like I said, it just sucks that I can't just stay here is what it is. But I probably could have actually if I was a renter at this place. But unfortunately, the people that bought the place didn't bother to get their loan the right way is what it was. And so instead of it being a realtor lease thing that they did a different kind, which was a what the fuck do you call that now? Yeah, instead of doing it as like a realtor / land, or not realtor, doing it as a landlord tenant lease for the loan, they did it as a like just straight home loan, or whatever it was then. And like the guy that bought it was telling us a couple weeks back now when he was doing all the stuff in the house to like fix it up and shit for that be inspected again or whatever. He was like, if I knew it was gonna be this much of a pain in the ass, I would have done it the other way is what it was. And he was even telling me like low key, if it's like, hey, if you want to come back in a couple months, like we can work something out kind of thing. And it's like, yeah, I'm good, bro. So because it's like, unless you're like an actual landlord at that point, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm okay right now. So plus I'm not sure what the actual price would be at the place. I don't know if it'd be less than the other place or more than the other place. So again, I only make X amount of money here is what it is. So I don't want to have to eat into my finances. What it'd be then. Plus, it'd be weird to be here then, as like as a tenant. Like I'd still be living on the old homestead, but it would be like as a renter. Like that would just be odd in general. So yeah, I don't know, man. It would just seem weird at that point. So yeah, my whole plan is right now, like I said, just get out of here and make a fresh start. I think is what it is. I really think this house is slowly killing me anyway. Is what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if there was shit behind the walls that nobody knows about at this point. As it was, I killed about probably 10 or 12 fucking stink bugs a day when I was going through stuff. I don't know if they were just living on the shit or what it was, but yeah, it seemed like every time I opened that fucking bag or something like that to put some stuff in, like 10 minutes later, a fucking stink bug like walks on top of it then, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude, like what the fuck? So yeah, my assumption is that they were probably like squatting on the fucking shit or something like that, maybe. Who knows? But either way, it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. So plan right now, like I said, is going to be basically leave here, go down to Columbus for a while, come back up here, live in a new place, get a fresh start, have some good times with the family going forward, and hopefully my sister and I don't get into a fight when I'm down there for that month. I don't think we will, but you never fucking know, man. And by that I mean she's like literally like default Democrat voter is what it is. So at least she was years ago. I don't know if she did this time around or not, but she seems a little bit more sane now is what it is. But yeah, she's still, I don't know. I just don't feel like, being disarmed is the right call on that one. And that's all I'm going to say about that one. So, you know. But, yeah, it is what it is, man. So, nothing else I'll find a workaround. Maybe through my brother or something like that. So, or someone else for that matter. But, yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, plan right now, like I said, is going to be go down there, stay with her for a few weeks, work on some stuff, hopefully get my my EBT approved, and then from there it'll just be come back up here. At least have money to go get food. That is what it is. It doesn't come out of the fucking check every month. It'll be then. And then, yeah, it'll be from that. I will just be, you know, going to that new place come probably mid-January is my guess at this point. And it'll be, I'll do it like as soon as I get into that place. Like my plan right now is whenever I find I can get that place, it'll be, I'll set something up. Like if basically, if he calls me up on like a Thursday and is like, hey, you can, you know, come up and go into the place immediately, whatever the case be, I'll be like, well, I'll see if I can be up like Monday or something kind of a thing or whatever then, you know, and then basically make some inroads with, you know, cable companies and shit like that and be like, hey, can I get somebody out there for Monday morning is what it is or something, or Monday afternoon or whatever it be then that I'd be able to be there for is what it be, and then simply, you know, just go from there is what it be and do what needs to be done to get my internet and stuff set up is what it be then. And then from there, I would be obviously taking stuff into the house for the most part there, bringing in a lot of, you know, various things. New, obviously one of these old beds will be coming with me, and then getting everything else set up and stuff like that and squared away and whatnot. And then it would just be simply starting up a stream, that's what it would be, and firing out the first stream from the house, that would be then. And basically giving you guys like a gist of like, hey, here's what the house looks like kind of a thing. And, you know, going down that road is what it is. So it should work out pretty good, I think. But like I said, it's just a matter of time right now. And the thing that really pisses me off though is like, how are you going to, like, that's what I don't get about the whole thing is like, how are you going to deny someone the keys to the place when there's nothing wrong with that place? Nothing has to be done for that place. The guy who wants to live in this place is literally homeless now, and you're fucking him over. So, like, it's just absolute bullshit is what it is, dude. And it really does bother the shit out of me at this point, dude. So, but yeah, my plan, like I said, is going to be just doing what I have to do down there and going from there, basically, and figuring it out from there. So, and hopefully it'll work out for the best, because like I said, if nothing else, it'll be a way for me to hopefully make inroads with the General Assembly at that point, and, you know, sort of call out the fucker into its face at that point. That's what it'll be. So, if nothing else, I may just go down there and sit down, like just chill out down there for like a day or something like that during the General Assembly. And if I can, because I know that I know you can actually sit down in like their upper deck thing is what it is there. And you can actually watch them like on the floor and stuff like that, like doing like various nemesis stuff and whatnot, like from the gallery, I think is what it's called. And I might just do that, honestly. I might just go down there and do that. That's what it is. And just like chill out there, if nothing else, like, because I know they do one for like the day or something like that. I don't know if they, because I know they usually go one like where it's like middle of the night or where they'll do stuff and whatnot. I don't know if they like cut off after a certain hour. We have to like leave the building or something like that. But that'd be interesting to be there at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning and be like kind of calling them out to their faces, be like, fuck you, don't pass on constitutional shit. So, although I doubt they would let me do that, obviously. But it'd be funny to do that though if I could. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go finish up and watch the rest of the match stream is what it is then. So, Anyway, have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Always be carrying, unless, of course, you are disarmed by government fuckery is what it is. Until later, I will see you guys at the new homestead, at the new rental. And in the meantime, it'll be probably on the in-between. It'll be at my sister's place at some point in the future. While she's not around, obviously. I can do a stream then. So, but yeah. But this will be the official last stream from this house. So, and it kind of sucks to know that this will be my final stream from this house because, like I said, I was hoping to raise my own family here at some point in the past, and of course in the future as well. So this is never going to happen now, is what it is. But unless, like I said, a miracle happens and I just hit a huge fucking lottery win, and I'll just be like, I will literally come to the people that bought the place and be like, here's the deal. Like, I know you guys bought this place. I know you guys like this place, but like, here's $1 million to just go away and give me back the fucking house. So, now granted, that would be on the caveat that I hit like a mega millions thing where I'm like, like $400-500 million, even after taxes, it'd be like, $200-300 million bucks at that point. It'd be like, yeah, like here's $1 million, like just sell me back to place. So, but yeah, my understanding is, I guess they're going to be probably doing some remodeling to the house as it is after the fact. Like obviously inside the house, they'll do some remodeling. Here's what it is: take up this carpeting that's been here for 30 years or so. That's kind of disgusting and very outdated. And probably the reason why it is so cold in this house, honestly, is because these new carpeting, obviously, on this floor that I have my feet on right now is what it is. And then where the front porch sits right now, from my understanding, they're going to take that out further and probably do like a screened-in porch there, so it'll be. And then it'll be over to the side there where the original door to the house was that came in through the dining room. They're going to put that door back in. And so you're going to have the front door be there now is what it is. And then I don't know if this will be like a secondary front door or what it's going to be at that point. But yeah, it just seems weird. So who knows? But yeah, from my understanding, they're going to do some weird renovations what it is then. And it'll be, this place may be an office space at some point. I'm not sure from what was said, because I know they're supposed to be that. I know that they want to do some kind of a like flower business from the back here is what it is. They're going to plant flowers on the property and stuff and like do like centerpieces or what it is there, whatever. So I don't know if this is going to be like a business for them or whatever it's going to be, but, or would it be just like a secondary like place? Because I know he even said to my cousin one time, Scott, the guy that's buying the place, said to my cousin, he was like, yeah, it might just be like an in-law suite kind of a deal. So yeah, I have no idea, but it all depends. Only time will tell, but like I said, I won't be here for that. But one thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to take some pictures before I leave tomorrow. Maybe even tonight for that matter. Well, I'll wait till the sun comes up tomorrow, because I'll be able to take pictures of that outside area there is what it is. And then this room here is what it is. And then the kitchen. And then the bedrooms and stuff like that, to where there's what look like right now is what it is, that carpet they put down there. And then see how different it looks like, if I come back here like a year from now as a buddy of his or whatever, and see how much it's changed or whatever then. So, but yeah, so I definitely need to get my mail changed up is what it is there. So figure out what's going on with that right now. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm still considered on this fucking address or not right now, because I didn't change my mailing address to anything else. So unless they put a stay on my mail without my notice or without my knowing is what it is there, I don't know. But it's just weird. But either way, like I said, I'll wait till tomorrow afternoon when I have my brother come up here, obviously, to grab the mail then and see if there's anything with my name on it, obviously. And it would just be having to go down to my sister's place then and, change it down there at a USPS place down there or something. That would be the case then for a little bit of time. And then do the same thing again when I come back here is what it'll be then. Like go to the local post office and be like, hey, here's the deal. Like, this is my new mailing address. Will be this address over here now. And it should be pretty nice though. It'll be, when I move into the new place, if anything does happen, obviously, even without a vehicle, my cousin's like, I can like run down to my cousin's house literally. Like, Unless, of course, there's black ice. I don't want to slip in that, obviously. But, like, yeah, I could literally, like, run, like, the quarter of a mile or whatever the fuck it is to his place. There's what it is. And it's like, yeah, you see some motherfucker, like, running down the street with, like, an AR strapped to their chest in, like, full kit, and they're carrying, like, 2 other ARs or whatever it is, then it's like, you know, some shit's going down, man. So, it's like, quick, get the guns. So, but nah, for real though. Be kind of like Maggie in The Walking Dead, that one episode where they're at the prison and she's handing guns to, like, Beth and everybody. So, except in that case, you know, third AR, she just had 2 ARs for herself and Beth is what was there. But yeah, it'd be something like that kind of deal probably. But yeah, plan right now is I'm going to be, hopefully by early next year, I'll be building a new AR out for that matter, because I got stuff coming right now, so it is, and it's shipping is being late for some retarded reason. I don't know if it's held up in shipping or if it's somebody fucking in the system trying to steal it is what it is right now, because I know where it's coming from. So I have no idea, because it was supposed to be here on Tuesday and it still hasn't come in. So, but yeah, it'll be shipped somewhere that I know it'll be brought in there. So hopefully it won't be an issue at the end of the day then. And I can just get my stuff like I need to have my stuff. So, but yeah, it's just a bunch of shit, honestly, dude. I really wish I'd have waited until Black Friday to make that order, though, because that was one where I definitely overpaid for what I got. I think I paid almost twice the price for what I could have got it up for on Black Friday, is what it was then. So, I'm not going to give prices, obviously, but yeah, it just sucks, dude. So that one does bother me. That being said, though, I did make a good deal after that, though. So, yeah. Plan right now is I'll be having 2 new build outs sometime in 2025 is what it is then. And then obviously one will be a pistol at that point, and the other one's going to be something else. It'll be probably most likely. So, and then yeah, it's just a matter of be getting the gun lockers obviously at some point down the road as well, and having that all be locked up. Then is what it'll be, nice and safe. So, anyways, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been somber this whole year, and this is just the final day to be in the house, really is what it is. And it'll be an interesting new chapter in my life come 2025 is what it'll be. That's all I gotta say about it. So, and at least I'm still here. I'll say it like that, really, because I might not have been, honestly. And I want to give a huge shout out to our friend Corey from Texas, because had it not been for his advice and his ear to lean on, I probably would have took a march out of the backfield with a gun in my hand. And I'll leave it at that. So, because there was a lot of dark days there this year. But thankfully I didn't do that. And, you know, I won't do that, obviously. Because I realized when Trump won this year that, you know, things were going to be different now. And I do have a reason to live again. And it's basically get justice for my mother, get justice for all the people that were wronged and lied to by our government and forced to take things they didn't want to take through bullshit scams and schemes and job losses, etc. And basically just get one back for the little guys, what it is, as much as we possibly can. So, and that's why, like I said, come 2026, I'm going to hopefully run for the Ohio State House in a different district. Hopefully be able to primary out the person that's in there at the time, who I assume will be an appointed person, given the fact that with the recent death of Kirk Shearing, I think they're going to have Scott Ollinger, or not Ollinger, Ostlinger. They're going to have Scott Ostlinger take over his The Senate seat he was holding is what it was there at the state level. And then I believe what's going to happen there is they will appoint somebody to Oslinger's congressional district, is what it is right now. He's been in off and on for like 30 years, what it is there. And so obviously I'm not going to be that appointed person. When it's all said and done, it'll be one of their fucking little buddies, is what it is there. So I'm going to hopefully be able to primarily show out that person from 26, what it is then. And I will go hard on that motherfucker too, because I will literally call them out every chance I get, be like, no, you're not the incumbent here. Nobody voted for your ass to get in this fucking seat. You were literally appointed by this douchebag General Assembly because of all the fucking bullshit that this fucking state made up, where you guys are literally able to pull some crap like this instead of actually having actual special elections to replace these seats, is what it is there. I'm just going on a mad tirade is what it is then. So even if I don't win, at least I'm not going to name for myself at that point, because people will know I'm a 2A advocate, 2A activist, etc. Bill of Rights constitutionalist, 21st century constitutionalist, etc. there. And that I actually give a fuck about people and people's rights is what it is there. And I'm just sick and tired of all the blatant fuckery going on with our government at the state and federal levels, what it is there. So I just want to get one back for the little guys, what it is there. So I do want to point something out though. If I am ever like, I'm probably going to shave this down. Obviously, like how crazy my beard is right now is pretty fucking ridiculous and long. I'll probably shave it down to like here, give or take, like roughly like right there, maybe. Kind of similar to what JD Vance has going on right now is what it is. Mostly because this is just unkempt as shit, and it's hard as hell to keep this good to roll as what it is there every day. So if I can at least get it to a manageable length and stuff like that and make it look good, obviously, for potential running for office in the future, then I'm going to do that. Obviously, I don't really want to cut this down, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I could probably cut it to like cut like maybe like that much off of it is what it is right here, like this much length, like a few inches what it is there, and it'd still be looking good. Obviously, it'll still be pretty bushy and stuff like that, and be just looking a lot nicer, be able to be treated properly and stuff like that through daily showers and just regular maintenance and stuff like that, instead of how it is right now where I can't really treat it at all and it just gets tangled and stuff like that when it gets this long. So, but yeah, whole point is though is I'll have a better looking beard probably then is what it is. But if I'm ever clean shaven, like I'm totally clean shaven, no mustache, no little soul patch, no sideburns, no beard, no nothing, that's when I've sold out. So, because I will never willingly shave my face completely, because then I look like a weird fucking like teenage kid again is what it is. Because I saw one of my IDs when I was 18, man, and oh my God, bro, like I look terrible clean shaven back then. But yeah, this right here is like at least a decade of growth right here is what it is, dude, ever since I moved back from Columbus there. So it'll be more like about 12, 13 years, give or take now. But yeah, it's a lot. It took a lot to get here is what it is. So, but anyway, on that note, though, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Like I said, go over NDAs for the last 10, 15 minutes of history was what it'll be then. And then after that, I'll probably call it a night completely in about 11:15, 11:20 then or so. And then simply, like I said, go take a little respite in the bedroom there and do what needs to be done to get stuff all the way done is what it is there. And from there, it'll be just, living life to its fullest and live with my sister for a short amount of time is what it'll be there. So, and hopefully when I get there tomorrow, she'll be back from her. She's going to some kind of a party or something for a friend of hers or something is what it is. Hopefully she'll be back by then, or if nothing else, we can get the key elsewhere and do what needs to be done, then to get to the place and set stuff up and get my bed ready for the night, and then whatever then. So anyway, but yeah, that'll be it for the day. And like I said, this is the final stream from the house, old Homestead, the old outskirts of Canton area. And the one nice thing when I do move is that hopefully it'll be a lot warmer in the new place, because, like I said, it is cold as shit out here right now, even with the fucking heater on. That being said, if I had the baseboard heaters on right now, it'd probably be a lot warmer, but that would also be like the stink from all the fucking the dust in them and stuff like that, like burning off, and that wouldn't be good at all. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. There's like a, I don't know what it is in my beard anymore. Like right here, you can see that like it's almost like a silver looking like strand of hair there. Yeah, it's really weird. It's almost like it's like these weird like blonde strands of hair that are coming in my beard now for like the last 2 years or so. Like they're not, or they're like pure. It's almost, it's not like, it's not white and it's not gray. It's like this weird blonde color, or it's like almost like a clear like hair strand that they have like no color to it at all is what it is there. Like it's just weird. So, and it's just very irritating because you can obviously see it coming up on the screen. There's what it is on that one side right here. And that's the one thing about when I do shave my beard, obviously down to a manageable length. Like hopefully it won't be those big ass ones coming through anymore is what it is then. So, but yeah, those things are a real pain in the ass. And then of course, when you start with my beard like that, you can see like a bunch of them in there obviously too as well. So, and I plucked them before, like they're not, and I looked at them like seriously, they're not gray, they're not white. Like there's some, it's like a weird like very light blonde, or it's like just like this weird like almost like clear hair follicle that has like no coloration to it at all is what it is there. So I'm not sure what the deal is with it, but it's just odd. It just pisses me off too for that matter. It's just irritating. So, but anyway, but yeah, until later, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Stay safe. Always carry if you can. And fuck governments that tell you can't when the capital of the buildings is your capital. It is the people's house. And it's time to start taking these back in the near future. And it means getting legislation passed that would allow people to carry in-state houses across this country, because it should be our right to be able to carry anywhere we fucking choose what it is there, dude, constitutionally. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Later.